Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday, March 10th, 2026. My name is Don Smiker. I'm gonna call the Jackson County Board of Supervisors meeting to order. To my left, I have Mike Steinis.
Morning.
I have to my right, Nan Flegel,
Morning.
Bjorn from IT, Lisa from the auditors, Brittany back in the press box. First up is any visitors and citizens that would like to address the council to the board today. I know we have Jaden, us. Who's the third? Is that Michael again? Any chance you want to speak today, Michael? Appreciate your attendance. Moving on, next up, what? Oh, Josh Bull.
I'm not on your agenda, but I just visited. Very briefly, 2 or 3 weeks ago, I saw Chair Schwenker just out in the community, and he talked about the cities needing to certify a letter for this special levy on the dispatch agreement to Attorney Keys. I've done that. I largely assume the other cities are going to piggyback off of that letter. At this point, I think the ball is entirely in your court to draft the agreement. And any way we can be a help in that.
I guess my question, what would the agreement we draft does your attorney say it's okay to use the emergency management?
Yes. It's gotta be a commission.
Okay.
It's gotta be a 28E with all parties approving it.
Okay. So in creating the 28E, that gives you guys the authorization to use that. Okay.
I'm only here and pushing it on and on and on for a couple of reasons, but one of the main ones is Jones County, when they were establishing this, here you go, state, we need this reviewed and approved. It took some time. So, I don't want to be in November without an agreement approved by the state. So I just think it's something to continue working on.
Okay. Any questions?
No, not really. I mean, we're drafting off to the one that you took to the councils and had them agree, are these entities?
In concept, the EMA per capita with the hospital eventually agreeing to the first.
Well, that was after the fact, though, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, that was correct. Yeah. And I think we need to have a representative from the hospital board come in and maybe have a discussion.
Well, I think they're going to talk about it in April.
At their April meeting, I'm going and we're going to discuss why this is needed, and I know they're going to approve it. So
yes, I mean, well, I mean, we have other things that we probably need to discuss with them, so we need at some point to have a work session.
Right.
Yeah, we can work that out, but
yeah, I mean, I have the original, or I don't know how many I have. I have some.
we don't have one with the per capita. I think
I have a yellow mark on it.
Yeah, and it's a yellow highlight.
Yeah.
One of the most recent.
I mean, some of the concerns that, was the commission or whatever you want to call it, and who's on it and things like that. That little stuff,
Thinking long-term and hearing what I've heard from the state and some of that, hey, we're going to eliminate 911 boards and these things because they want them to be local emergency management commissions anyway. So to me, it's okay. Let's establish the local emergency management commission, have them perform the same function if that's the way the state wants us to run it. But I know you're heavily involved with that. Something to think about.
Well, again, that has to be discussed with that whole group.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
We'll get it going. We'll do what we need to.
I'm easy.
Thank you much.
Yeah. Thanks, Josh.
You're persistent. I would say more than. Next up, we have Becky Chapin. Good morning, Becky.
Good morning.
My first time at your new digs here. I said it's my first time at your news up here.
Oh, how you like it?
That's pretty good.
It's nice and open in here now, ain't it?
That's right, yeah.
Look at Brittany back there.
I know, she's living back there too. I am back there. Okay, I just have a couple of personnel items for you this week. First being that we received notice of resignation of one of our full-time correction officers. So I would ask for a motion to accept the resignation from full-time correction officer Sarah Knight, effective March 13th, 2026.
So moved.
I'd second that.
Got a motion by Mike, second by Nan to accept the resignation of full-time corrections officer Sarah Knight effective 13 March 2026 and our appreciation for her time served. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
And Sarah was with us for just over 3.5 years. So yeah, we thank her for her service to Jackson County. And then next, I would ask for a motion to approve Jonathan Hines moving from PRN corrections to full-time effective March 13th, 2026.
I'll make that motion.
I would second.
Got a motion by Nin, second by Mike to approve hiring of Jonathan Hines from PRN status to full-time effective 13 March 2026. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
And I would ask for a motion to approve the hiring of Neil Dolphin as a full-time sheriff's deputy effective March 4th, 2026 at an hourly rate of $35.44, including authorizing the auditor to implement for payroll purposes.
So moved.
I'd second that.
Motion by Mike, second by Nin to approve the hiring of Neil Dolphin as a full-time sheriff's deputy effective March 4th, 2026 at an hourly rate of $35.44, including authorizing the auditor's department to implement for payroll purposes. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
And accordingly, I would ask for a motion to approve the 3-month probationary certificate of appointment for Neil Dolphin effective March 4th, 2026 through June 4th, 2026, including authorizing the chair to sign.
I'd make that motion.
I would second.
Got a motion by Nin, second by Mike to approve the 3-month probationary certificate of appointment for Neil Dolphin effective March 4th, 2026 through June 4th, 2026, including authorizing the chairs to sign. Any other discussion?
Does this go along with the longevity that we talked about as far as?
That was the lateral move on the pay
Yeah.
scale at the 35.44. Yep.
That sounds a lot better what I tried to say, but.
Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
And then after 6.5 years of service to Jackson County, Kurt Gruber, who is a part-time security officer, has decided to hang up his police hat officially, I believe, for finally. So I would ask for a motion to accept the retirement notice from part-time security officer Kurt Gruber effective February 20th, 2026.
I'd make that motion.
I would second.
Got a motion by Nin, second by Mike to accept the retirement notice of part-time security officer Kurt Gruber effective 20 February 2026. Any other discussion? We'll send along a certificate of appreciation or our words of thanks and everything for his service.
Not only for the security officer, but his longevity and his service for the public here and years of service.
And this will be his retirement for the last time for that.
That's what I'm thinking, but who knows?
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Never say never. Never say always, never say never.
All right, next up,
Thank
Laura
you.
Parsons from the Historic Preservation Commission. Good morning.
Good morning.
How's everyone doing?
Good.
Doing great.
It's like spring. Enjoy it. It's gonna be gone.
Change mornings.
Yeah.
Well, they're talking Monday and Tuesday highs of about 25
Yeah.
and then back up in the 50s after that. So
Yeah.
somebody told me
Everybody's sick.
somebody told me their tulips are popping up today and over the weekend. I was like,
Yeah, I gotta get
My
whacked.
ditch is turning green. Grass.
what can we do for you?
Well, we have 3 new interpretive signs that we have developed for the Historic Insane Asylum, and we would like your permission to have those produced and installed at the site.
So I seen
Interpretive
it.
signs.
I seen an email come from Don last night or the night before or something, maybe. Wentworth signed some kind of letter about these signs. I've not seen them. Is there a prototype that we can see before we decide to say, yeah, we can make them?
I didn't see an email.
So the actual image of the sign with the text and photos on it was part of the information I sent to Lisa.
So that would have been in the packet that I sent last night.
So it's like a
Oh,
corner.
was in the packet? I didn't see no pictures. I see them. They come from you?
Yeah, Insane Asylum, poor.
I would have
Okay,
sent
there's a
that.
flyer.
I thought I sent everything yesterday about,
The Smokestacks and Silos National Heritage Area, is that one of the? I see that flyer in your packet.
I thought I forwarded everything on.
Are you able to pull them up and we can look at them on the screen? Bjorn, is that something?
Yeah, I would like to see it for approval.
Yeah, that's, well,
Did
that's. what I'm
I,
here.
somebody said they were 3x6? How big are they?
I believe they're 24 by 36. What we're doing is we have 3 posts that were originally up for the demonstration farm, which no longer exists at that site. And so we're reusing the metal structures, and the local sign company is producing the signs on vinyl, and we'll adhere them to those posts. And then we'll get them installed at the site. But we wanted you to see the signs
Yeah, I would like to
that
see
we're
it.
proposing.
Is that one of them?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
There's one
gotcha.
on the
I thought that was a presentation.
I thought that was a brochure.
No, those are the three signs. Gotcha. So their
Okay, whose
information,
email was it then?
Lisa's packet.
Yeah.
There's the letter by Don Windward.
Insane asylum
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
farm demonstrations.
Right, so there was the cover letter and then I sent the
Three signs.
PDF of the insane.
I interpreted it, that was like a presentation, and I was like, oh, hey,
Words.
yeah.
Right. We couldn't see that it was justified for us to go ahead and have the signs printed and produced and installed, and then ask you to come out and look at them. This is a
Yeah.
better, as we thought might be.
Metal signs.
The sign structure is metal.
But where they're gonna be in reason, where they're gonna be in respect to the building.
We are trying to meet with Jeff Kilberg to talk about that.
Cause you're
So-
talking 2 foot tall by,
Yeah, they were at the site
Earth.
at one point, but because the subject matter isn't all focused on the demonstration farm, which was to the east,
mhm,
we may want to locate them either all together again or separately, but we want to make sure we meet with Jeff and work that out, and also do the, the Iowa one call and everything like that. So the first step for us was to get a sign company who could produce them, and the local company can produce them for a very minimal charge.
Can you bring that going? Or not, that attachment?
And then we save money by not buying another metal structure.
Yeah,
But I wanted to, the commission wanted the board of supervisors to see the text, because the demonstration farm pulls text from the previous signs,
mhm.
but the subject
So
matter on the other ones has not been, to my knowledge, has not been.
I'm still just a little confused here. So these three pictures that I have here,
Are the actual signs.
they're gonna be on the 20, all on one?
Three. We have three sign structures. So if you think about what an interpretive sign looks like, it's got either a round or a square. In this case, these structures are square based
It'll be like a kiosk.
with a tilted.
Okay,
Kind of like when you're, just for the public, when you go to the zoo and you're gonna read about an animal.
Yes, or
Whatever
if-
sitting there.
is it
The kiln site, the limestone kilns have a set of interpretive signs. They're very similar. They're,
yeah, so 3 by 6? Or
I
two?
think they're 24 by 36
24 by
inches.
36, okay.
And what the sign contractor will do is create each of these signs as a vinyl
Yeah.
overlay and put them on the sign structure. And then we'll work with Jeff to put them in appropriate
I
locations.
know at a lot of the national parks, they have a QR code where the people can scan it and it pulls it up on their phone if they like, I don't.
Yes, I don't know how to generate a QR code. I might be able to get one from Silos that we could add to these.
Might be a good,
So what we have, what we've added is information about the fact that this was part of the Jackson County Poor Farm, which is why it's a Silos and Smokestacks partner site. And then we use the images and information from the National Register and the history of Jackson County from the 1800s to describe exactly why was there an insane asylum here, and what was it, what was its purpose, and then how it was reused over time.
Okay.
And so although the demonstration farm isn't there, I think because we're associated with an agricultural use, it was also good to, I thought.
And you're looking for us to approve the signs so you can get with Jeff and have them placed.
And have the
Have it
company
made.
produce them. Mhm.
And you have that all within your budget? Okay.
Oh, it's an astonishingly small amount to make these signs.
Yeah, I thought
That's
that
why.
was really, I think the number was in there, maybe in the letter.
Under 100 each.
Yeah, I think it's a total of 300.
And then
Okay.
we'll work with Jeff we want to do a site plan. Where are we gonna put these signs and
Yeah, hopefully that'll come back. Yeah, I mean, again, I looked when I come by this morning. And I was picturing something larger than this little thing that you stand and read.
you know.
I don't want it too large because.
No, I don't either. That's my question. I haven't seen
Yeah.
them.
There's
This,
that-
this thing I'm looking at right here, I assume was a brochure. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, so,
Well, now that we have it, it can be used for other things. It can
Sure.
just be presentations or put on our commission website or brochures. So the idea is that we would be able to let people come to the site and learn about it, even though the building itself is closed because work's being done inside. The site is still open, and these images can help people envision what it might have looked like in previous times.
okay,
I would make that motion to approve.
And we'll add the QR code as suggested.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I mean, more and more people are going to things like
Yeah.
that, so,
And I can get one from Silos.
yeah.
I know,
They're not
so
allowed to
when
make-
we stopped at the national parks over the summer, you would walk up and they'd have a little thing and you could scan the QR code, and then your phone would read it to you. So you could listen to it if you wanted.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, isn't
Yeah.
it? Well, that's cool. I don't know if we could get that fancy.
You never
We
know.
could certainly add the QR code.
I would second the motion.
Got a motion by Mike, second by Nan to approve the production of these signs placed at the Historic Insane Asylum site. Right?
Mhm.
Any
I
other?
assume that your motion is to have Jeff install, maintenance director Jeff Kilberg install.
Yeah,
Oh, well,
or coordinate.
yeah, after location approval.
Yeah.
So if you want
Okay,
to
can you-
disapprove the making of the signs first, maybe we come back and,
So that's the question. Are you approving?
Let's approve the making of the signs. That way we can make sure that Jeff.
I think we
This
could
is
approve
something-
installation in coordination with Jeff.
Yeah,
We will, but we are trying to work with Jeff to do a site
So the
plan. I
signs
can
are
bring
made.
that back.
no,
No, that's what we're trying.
So, okay, so the signs are made. Now you need to approve the location of the signs.
No, the signs haven't been
They're
made
not.
yet.
The signs
approving-
have not been.
we're.
We are approving the making of the signs and coordination of placement with our property maintenance.
And
Or would you just want Jeff to put them out when you guys figure out where
no, we
the,
want to do a site plan and plot it all out.
I get that.
The zoning administrator, as he says. We
I
don't.
just think Jeff would do
No,
a good job of placing the signs
Absolutely,
once.
just want to work out where's the best place for them, and
Yeah.
by the way, there's no cable there, is there, or underground fiber or something?
Well, yeah, no, that will all be,
So your original motion was to approve the signs being made.
Correct.
And I think we stick with that. And then the time comes to put them up, we approve where to put them. It's as simple as coming in and say,
is that what you seconded?
yes, that's exactly what I seconded.
Any other
That's as
discussion?
far as we got, yep,
You got
and
that
that's
down?
fine, that's
I
fine.
just said that it was motion by Stein and second by Flagel to approve the making of the signs of the
Is
for the
there
Jackson County Insane Asylum.
Yes.
any other discussion? All those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
yeah, I
Thank
think
you.
there's no problem here, Laura, but just so that we have coordination with Jeff and he decides where he's gonna put them, and it's easy enough for us. to approve
Absolutely.
that. Just-
That's our plan, we just gotta
Yeah.
get time on his schedule to
Yeah,
meet.
I was just confused. I read it, and I just got home yesterday afternoon. And
No, I get it,
yeah.
that's fine. You can let them know
I
the
was
things-
assuming, I was coming by and I seen a billboard there going,
Does Jeff have, I'm assuming Jeff has a key to get in the port farm? Or
Mhm.
who all has
My
keys?
That's my understanding, he has one in, I think there is one in the auditor's office.
Okay,
And that at our last meeting, when we were talking about it, he's in charge of any work we're doing, and
right,
he has the key, which is to the building, which is why we wanted to sit down with him and work.
right.
Yes.
Have him do a work
Cool.
plan and plan out where everything might go outside and so forth.
Sounds good.
I think we're on the same page.
Yep.
Yes.
Thank you much.
Appreciate your support.
Yep.
Next up, we got County Engineer's Office and Jaden Shekel. Jaden, you there?
Yep, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Lisa, thank you.
Alrighty. First thing on the agenda is a resolution to open Bridge Mon 1331, which is actually the Moorhead Bridge. So last year when it closed, we had a resolution to close it. Well, now that the repairs have been made and the bridge is open, we should have a official resolution to reopen the bridge back to its 15-ton weight restriction. So that's what the first resolution is. So our office recommends board approval.
We have a-
1172.
I'll make a motion to go ahead and approve resolution 1172 03 what is it? 10 2026.
I would second.
All right, we have motion by Nan, second by Mike to approve resolution 1172 03 10 2026 for the reopening of Moorhead Bridge. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Next is a resolution to approve the fiscal year 27 CFYP 5-year program and budget. So after we had our public hearing back in February, the 5-year program was submitted to the DOT. They reviewed it and had very minimal comments. No projects changed. So they made their approvals, and their approvals were made on March 4th. So now that they've made their approvals, it is now ready for your approval. So our office recommends approval of the 5-year program and associated budget.
I would move to approve.
I would second.
Got a motion by Mike, second by Nan to approve resolution 1173 03 10 2026 for the FY 27 5-year road plan program and budget. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
Next is fiscal year 27 destination lighting. So as part of our fiscal year 27 budget, we had in there for 2 destination lights, similar as we did last year with our TSIP grant where we had 5 of them. They're the 2 lights. One will be at the intersection of Bernard Road and E17, which is actually where our concrete overlay project is going to occur this summer. I guess we're doing that big of an improvement. It'd be nice to get that intersection lit and kind of get the road all looking nice when it's all said and done. The next intersection would be Bellevue Cascade Road and 113th Avenue, which is the paved road that goes towards Leisure Lake. We solicited and received 2 bids for the intersection lighting. Same bidders from last year. One was Stickley Electric and the other was Beekler Electric. The bids were very competitive. I think there was only a few hundred dollars that separated the 2. The low bidder was Beekler Electric. So our office recommends approval of the project to the responsible low bidder to Beekler Electric.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I would second.
Got a motion by Nan, second by Mike to approve the FY 27 destination lighting project to Beechler Electric out of Dubuque. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
Next are just a couple utility permits. The first one is an underground fiber optic from Preston Telephone Company. It's on 42nd Street, Fairfield Township, Section 21. They're proposing just to bore an underground fiber optic to serve the address 34950 42nd Street. It'll be out to the edge of the right of way and it's all going to be bored. So our office sees no issues with it, so we recommend approval.
So moved.
I'd second that.
Got a motion by Mike, second by Nan to approve a right-of-way utility permit for Preston Telephone Company, Fairfield Township, Section 21, 42nd Street. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
And then last is another utility permit for Macokota Valley Electric in South Fork Township, Section 5. It's on 93rd Street. It's a dead-end road off of the Caves Road. It's for an overhead power line to serve a residence. They have where they're gonna place the poles approximately right at the right of way or a couple feet right inside the right of way. Pretty straightforward, so our office also recommends approval on this.
I'd make a motion to approve.
I would second.
Got a motion by Nan, second by Mike to approve the overhead power line utility permit, right-of-way utility permit from Macocata Valley Electric Cooperative in South Fork Township, Section 5, 93rd Street, the overhead power line. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Uh,
Anything,
a
Mr.
brief,
Jeff?
a brief update on Chenoweth today, assuming all goes as planned, they should be driving the first pile for the North Pier. They built their cofferdams over the last few weeks and they had some water come in the hole with the river rising here last week with the rain and snow melt from up north, but the waters have been receding and again, if all goes as planned, they should be driving the first pile today, hopefully. So
So Jaden, Mike here is, how many more intersections do we know of that are on hard service that we don't have destination lighting?
I believe there was 11 total. So last year we had 5, that would take it down to 6. So minus these 2, that'd be about 4, if I'm not mistaken. I'd have to double check, but we should be less than 6.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're gaining ground there and I sure appreciate that. I mean, again, that was kind of odd. You got 2 of them on the other Cascade that was, one was lit and one was not. Right, they're only a quarter mile apart from each other, so it was nice to see that one lit, and also that Leisure Lake one is also very dark, so it's, yeah.
Yeah, because I know we have some well, there's one at 35th Street or what people call Codfish. At that intersection with Highway 62, there's an unlit one. Green Island Road and Highway 52 is an unlit one. E17 and Z20, where our Springbrook shop is unlit. There's a couple others, but yeah, the plan is to start addressing these each year. And I don't know, maybe when it gets to fiscal year 28, we just see we know what they've been costing us. Maybe we just budget and get them all finished.
Well, you know, with that said, and I'm sure we discussed this last year when we did the intersection of Bellevue Cascade and 62, does the state contribute being half of, I mean, it's on the state highway, like 62 and Codfish? Does the state do anything with us with that?
Nope, they do not.
They're dirty. Yeah.
Say they're gonna resurface 62 from Andrew to Bellevue.
Yeah.
Just leave them be.
And they should. It's a road in Jackson County. I ain't afraid to second it, yeah.
Anything else, Jaden?
Nope, that's all I had.
All right, we appreciate it, sir. Have a good day.
Yep, thanks, you too.
All right. We're cooking with gas today. Lisa, you have the helm.
Good morning. So I need a motion this morning to approve the March 3rd, 2026 as written by Auditor Smith and authorize publication in the official newspapers.
I'll make that motion.
I would second.
Got a motion by Nan, second by Mike to approve the March 3rd, 2026 meeting minutes as written by Auditor Smith and authorize publication in the official newspapers. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
I need a motion to approve and authorize the auditor's office to issue warrants in the publication of the claims listing in the amount of $232,299.01.
So moved.
I would second that.
Got a motion by Mike, second by Nan to approve and authorize the auditor's office to issue warrants on the publication of the claims listing in the amount of $232,299.01. And there was some insurance in there and it looked like, was it Kelly?
80,000 for, can't remember what it was, I thought.
Well, there was some resupply in there, I forget, it was conservation. Maybe they went and resupplied a bunch of stuff.
Well, they did, and I had called him on that because I had a constituent ask where the materials come from, and he told me about the bid that they had, and so we confirmed that, so.
All right, any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
All right,
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
I need a motion to approve the renewal of a Class C retail alcohol license with outdoor service to Macocata Country Club at 17961 33rd Street, Macocata, effective March 6, 2026 through March 5th, 2027.
So moved.
second.
Got a motion by Nan, second by Mike to approve the renewal of a Class C retail alcohol license and outdoor service to Macokota Country Club at 17961 33rd Street, Macokota, effective March 6, 2026 through March 5th, 2027. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
So last Tuesday was a special election for Macokota Community School District. It was what they call a PEPAL election, or a physical plan and equipment levy election. And it was basically to extend the time period of that levy. There was a potential 5,891 voters. Jackson County conducted the entire election for Clinton County and Dubuque County. So what happened is, if you have less than 125 voters in your county, you can say to the other county, we don't have enough. You go ahead and do the election for us. So we did, on behalf of Clinton and Dubuque County. And we did have a whopping 2.1% voter turnout. Between the absentee voter and who voted at the polls, we had 124 people participate in the election last week. So I do have the abstract of the vote that I do need to canvass today and to certify this election. Of that 124 votes, there was 103 yes votes and there was 21 no votes. We did a post-election audit yesterday and everything turned out fine. So we'd like to, I guess, make this a wrap for this election, and we will forward this information on to the school district and to bond council for the school. So with that being said, I would need a motion to approve the Board of Canvassers to certify and authorize board signatures on the true and correct abstract of votes cast in Jackson County at the March 3rd, 2026 special Macokota Community School District election, as shown by the official abstract, and further authorize Auditor Smith to forward the abstracts as presented.
I would make that motion exactly as she said.
That's exactly how it's rolled, right? I
Exactly.
would second that motion.
Got a motion by Nan, second by Mike to approve the Board of Canvassers to certify and authorize the board signatures on the true and correct abstracts of votes cast in the Jackson County at the March 3rd, 2026 special Macokota Community School District election as shown by the official abstract, and further authorize the Auditor Smith to forward the abstracts as presented. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
That's all that I have for the board today.
Just a quick note, we talked about the claims here a little bit, and I just looked, because I knew there was an 80,000, and that 80,000 that went to conservation was to a contractor for the excavation and the finishing of the Bridgeport access, which is really a big improvement on it.
Yeah.
The Bridgeport access out there where they did all the improvements. So that was well, and I think it's kind of a pass through, if I'm not mistaken. I think.
Well, I think they got about $65,000.
Yeah, there was a
So there was a little.
It's a huge improvement out there. I mean,
Yeah.
even just
Oh, it looks
looking at it.
Well, I just hope we can, and talking to Nathan in coordination with the county engineer's office, as we redo bridges, I hope we continue to include those kind of boat river accesses at any bridge that we have, and I hope Nathan continues going up the stream a little bit and kind of enhancing those, because if you look at what goes on in Jones County, they have some rather extravagant boat ramps that I think are way in excess. They look amazing. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I don't think we need to go that fancy, but it really enhances the river access for the people and tourism to the area. So we need to encourage that. So
Yeah, that does a lot. It has a lot of activity. You know, really got to think about that at the Iron Bridge too, when we get that all.
Yep.
Set up.
I know they've included that. They didn't so much coordinate it with Chenoweth Bridge, but Moorhead Bridge, which we're trying to get done. There's a river access there that he said they can try to incorporate. We look at maybe Royertown, Canton seems to be on the list. Suples Bridge, which is just north of Canton. The South Fork has a lot of activity. North Fork usually is fairly, I've even had some people say, well, if you're going to enhance the South Fork, maybe leave the North Fork as kind of more primitive, authentic experience versus the modern convenience type of thing. But the North Fork's a lot more shallow, I think, and it's not quite as conducive to floating as much. So, But we look at even the Davison Bridge access just on the North Fork, just before they come together. That'd be a nice way, so. No, hopefully they keep that going, but Bridgeport is amazing. It'll be curious to see how much use it gets.
I know I seen that number in there and it stuck out a little bit, but it was a major part of the claims this time, otherwise, yeah.
All right, boards or commissions?
All I can say is that all the side steel is on the Waste Authority building and about half of the roof steel, so
Nice.
coming along.
We did get a word from Jeff that the senior center should be open and accessible, at least 2/3 of it or 3/4 of it or whatever. So he passed the word on to them they can start utilizing a good portion of the building. That'll be a nice little addition to get them back where they are and I got nothing else. Yeah,
I have nothing.
The only one a huge shout out to the McCullough Cardinal girls.
yeah, that
It's
was
awesome.
the true testament to resilience and determination.
I tell you what, that was awesome the way they pulled
Never
back,
give up.
after they were down by 14, 15 points. That's work in progress there, so. And we want to shout out to the Bellevue teams, I guess, they're both Bellevue boys teams, class 1A. They made the news last night, it was 8 teams that make it to the state tournament and 2 of them are from Bellevue and 1A, so. The Bellevue Comets and the Marquette Defenders are playing today at 3:45 and 7:15, yeah.
Good luck today. Hopefully next week we can talk about it.
Yeah,
And go from there, but yeah, it's a good day from the individual bowling state champion of Wacokota to the girls basketball state champions.
A lot of things come out of Jackson County lately.
pretty good representation for Eastern Iowa, I would say.
Yeah. If there's nothing else for the good of the meeting,
You have, I don't know that we need to go over the calendar, I just have one change, I think, Lisa, on the calendar. Is the Waste Authority meeting, I believe is the 23rd. Is that on here?
No, that's the,
yeah,
Waste
Monday.
Authority on the 16th.
Yeah, it's on the 23rd.
Okay,
I questioned that, I texted Frank and he said the 23rd, so.
okay, so let me move that. I don't have your Ports of Eastern Iowa on the calendar. So see, I've been, obviously.
Catching up, yeah.
I've been working on the calendar.
We're good.
Already did it.
Yeah.
You guys will be in Des Moines the rest of tomorrow afternoon through
Yep.
Friday. Represent well. I won't be there because it's my birthday and I decided to stay home and do stuff on my day off. It's my
No, we'll be
birthday,
doing
actually on my day off.
Happy birthday, brother.
So thank you. So. Nothing else.
Motion to adjourn.
I would second.
Got a motion by Nan, second by Mike to adjourn. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Have a good day. Support the Bellevue basketball teams this week and enjoy the weather before it changes.